What's up everyone and welcome to Nightwave Done Quick for the 15th of November. Much like last week, the Nightwave doesn't really lend itself to much optimization. However, there's some cool bits of tech that you can use to, make some of these objectives significantly easier. So what are the tasks this week? 6 perfect captures on the Orb Valis, 8 rare mods, 30 Eximus kills, 3 spy missions, former a weapon, Warframe or companion, win 3 wages in a row in the index without letting the enemy score a point, and complete a level 30 Exterminate without setting off the alarm. So let's start with the overlaps. Rare mods in the index without the enemy scoring. All mod drops in the index are rares, and since you need to do 3 rounds in the index to complete lists, despite it saying 1 on the Nightwave screen for some bizarre reason, you will almost always have the 8 mods done by the end of that non-scoring task anyway. In terms of making the non-scoring task infinitely easier, using Atlas with the augment for his tectonics ability is by far the easiest way to do this. Instead of having 1 wall using tectonics, the augment means you can put 3 up. What you can do is wall off the scoring zone from the enemy, who are unable to get past the wall and score. This actually allows you to move away from the scoring zone a little bit to hunt down the enemy without the fear that they're going to score. The build that's on the screen right now is the one that I am using for this. It's a bit of a retrofit of another build. It's not built specifically for this, but you don't really need a particularly specific build for it. It does make this infinitely easier though, this task. As you can see in the footage, stops the enemies from scoring pretty effectively. Former a weapon, it's super simple, because as long as you don't do it in the simulacrum, it counts. Most people are going to do this by accident, to be perfectly honest with you. However, you can combine this with the Eximus kills by formering a weapon, and then heading into ESO with your Sarin, Volt or Mirage, leveling your weapon there whilst getting your Eximus kills. I managed to get all my Eximus kills in a single round of Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, so you don't need to be in there particularly long. But this is a nice combo if you want to level the weapon you just formed. If you're Mastery 30 as well, you could also form a frame and head into ESO after Thursday's changes, which I find to be rather nice too. The others are pretty simple, to be honest. For the perfect captures, grab Loki, or by far the better option Ivara. Make sure to not use the sleep arrow on Ivara, or it's not going to count as a perfect capture. Basically, cloak up, call the animal, trank it for almost guaranteed perfect capture every single time. Level 30 Examinate with no alarms, couple of ways doing this. Infested naturally, because they can't actually set off an alarm. Or just Blitz Avoid mission, they don't have alarms either. I tend to jump on Mirage with an Ignis or a Brammer, as you can see in the footage, and go ham. Which, yeah, you can see that in the footage. But I'm sure this is exactly how DE meant this objective to play out. 3 spy missions. There's 3 ways of doing this. Either you grab the lowest level possible, set yourself to public, and then just blitz the spy missions. And they're almost impossible to fail, quite frankly. Or you go for something like Sedna Kappa, make sure to do the vaults perfectly to get a glorious amount of XP for doing the vaults without setting off the alarms. This can help you to level whatever it was you formed for that part of the Nightwave. And that's pretty much it for this week's Nightwave. If you've got any suggestions for what you would like to see in this series, or any suggestions of your own for, ways to combine objectives efficiently, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But for now, many thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and sub for more Warframe content, and I shall catch you in the next video.
Sound. Also, you'll need to track the animal a few times before they go down. They're impressively proportioned. They're basically a bicep with a face, if I'm honest. Remember, identify, inhale, exhale, and drink. Vanished. You have to admire their resilience. Ah well, we'll be back.